what's up? Amelia here, and you're watching Newsbreak. India is in the grip of a record-breaking heat wave. Fires have broken out in some places, and there are lots of people without any power. Here's Michelle.
You're looking at a huge mountain of landfill in India's capital, New Delhi. It's around 17 stories high and spreads across an area the size of 50 football fields. It's been burning for a week now as India deals with a sweltering heat wave. Firefighters here are trying to stop it as quickly as they can because while it burns, it's giving off toxic fumes and polluting the air.
It's very difficult. Our kids are young. They all have coughs and headaches.
This is the biggest heat wave in India since the country started keeping records 122 years ago. For weeks, daily temperatures have been above 40 degrees. India's power network has struggled and people have had to go without. But for now, people here are doing everything they can to stay out of danger and keep cool.
Today, many Buddhist people around the world are coming together to celebrate Vesak. Gladys spoke to some kids to find out what it's all about and why it's so important to them.
Picture this: lanterns, vegetarian dishes, and fireworks. These are some things you'll see during Vesak.
Vesak is a day that I go to the temple and we celebrate the enlightenment, the birthday and the death of the Buddha.
We normally make like rice and curries and we give it to other people.
Vesak is one of the most important Buddhist festivals because it celebrates Buddha's birthday.
Buddhism is what we do to respect Lord Buddha and to respect what he did. And the main things about Buddhism is the 5 precepts. I will not kill, I will not steal, I will always be good, I will not lie, and I will not drink alcohol.
Buddhism to me is it's like the purity of the mind.
Going to the temple is a big part of the festival.
It's a pretty big place. There's a door to a place where there's a statue of the Lord Buddha, where we pray in front of it. Usually it takes about 2 hours, but it's really useful to open the mind.
What's your favourite thing about Vesak?
Probably celebrating it and just having fun on that day.
Okay, let's head to country Victoria now for what has to be one of the best stories ever. It's all about Lexi the Jack Russell, who's most at home behind the steering wheel of a car. Yep, seriously. This is a regular day for Lexi the driving dog. She lives on a sheep farm near Hamilton, and recently her owners figured out she's got some serious skills for a dog.
We were driving down the laneway the other day, just moving a mob of sheep. I thought, now's the time I could, teach the dog to drive, because that's how I learned to drive. Dad just put it in first gear and let it idle along. I was just steering it. And I thought, geez, we got that much time, might as well give Lexi a go. There's no reason she can't do it, just because she's a dog. She went alright, and Lexi thinks she's a sheepdog. She's got the right attitude for the role, but her size sort of lets her down a bit. She's about 1/10 the size of a ewe.
As a puppy, Lexi faced a few challenges that led her to literally changing gears.
There's an 80 kilogram ewe in the sheep yards here. Lexi took off after it, and he took off back after her, stood on her leg, and gee, she was yelping. Couldn't chase sheep anymore, but she's recovered since then and she's become a little bit smarter. She drive a jump into the farm ute and drive that around chasing the sheep. Yeah, it's a lot safer for her, and she's been helping a few jobs around the farm. Dad normally brings out a list of jobs in the mornings, on the weekends, and yeah, Lexi and I will go around and do them. Usually when we feed out hay, she steers the ute along while I'm on the back feeding the hay out, and yeah, it's pretty good teamwork really. You've got to hide the keys to the ute when you go to work, because you never know what you're going to come back to, if she'll be driving around the sheep, or she is only 1 year old, so really she shouldn't have a licence yet. She is just a dog.
Alexa. Go Lexi, what a legend. Well, that's all the news for this week, but don't worry, we'll be back next week with more. We'll see you right here then. Bye.